Yeah, get that anger out, Frank.
13-year-old Robert Reyes is not using this punching bag just for fun, nor is he learning how to fight. It's a technique used by his school to help calm him. Robert is one of many students in California who has emotional or developmental disabilities. Some classroom activities, things like loud noises, can make them feel stressed. To address their behaviors, schools sometimes use two techniques. The first, known as restraint, where a child can be held, often face down on the ground. The other is called seclusion, because children are isolated in a room alone, sometimes for hours. Disability Rights California, also known as DRC, believes these practices do not help children with their behaviors and actually hurt them both physically and emotionally. Casa Pacifica Centers for Children and Families in Camarillo, California, serves youth with emotional and mental health disabilities. Until 2008, the centers used restraint and seclusion.
It was a dismal room. It was dark. There was a small window, carpet on the walls. There was a desk chained on the floor that a staff sat in. And they would bring kids in there to calm down. And I can't even imagine how you would calm down in there. It was just depressing.
Vicki Murphy is Casa Pacifica's Chief Advancement Officer and Director for Transitional Youth Services. Casa Pacifica no longer uses a room similar to the one shown here and only restrains students in an emergency. While DRC does not endorse any particular program, one of the new practices Casa uses is getting good results. Now, when a student like Robert is feeling stressed, he can ask to go to what is called a multisensory de-escalation, or MSD room, for a short time. He becomes calm and refocused rather than isolated for what used to be hours.
When you open the doors and you walk in, the first things you see is the lighting. We take into account every part of the room, from the lighting to the sound to the walls. The walls are covered in an underwater mural.
While pleasing to look at, training specialist Tony Reyes points out this is not a playroom, nor is it used to punish children. For the 45 minutes or so that students are here, they're learning skills to help them handle their emotions.
So part of the process of the multisensory de-escalation room is helping the youth go through a number of phases in the brain, or through different activities that engage different parts of the brain to help one de-escalate and get some of that negative energy out.
Tony says this approach has also cut down on staff injuries and turned their role into one of teaching and helping rather than punishing. Vicki Murphy says Casa Pacifica's approach to handling behavioral challenges also can work in other educational settings.
I would encourage all educators to take this into consideration, be open to the possibility that there is a new and better way to work with these kids.
And Robert, as well as other children here, are proof of that.